Good evening. As you've just seen, it's been a great day for BMX racers from London. Beth Shriver from Leytonstone will be bringing home a gold after winning the women's race, but her friend and teammate Kai White made history, becoming the first Brit to win a medal in the sport at the Olympics with his silver. Chloe Keedy spent the day in Peckham, where they were celebrating his win.
This was Kai White's first ever Olympic final, but you wouldn't have known it. By the time he approached the finish line, he was racing into the record books. Second place and the first ever Olympic medal for British BMX.
Yes, it's a silver!
It's an experience I never thought I'd experience, but yeah, I've done it, and yeah, I'm super happy. I had like my little nephew, 7 years old, up at 5 a.m. through the whole time. So yeah, it's crazy support and crazy love.
And it wasn't just his nephew who stayed up. At Peckham BMX Club, where Kai used to train, for some reason, they just weren't very sleepy. Today, back on the track, they were bleary-eyed, but still buzzing. Have you had any sleep?
No.
Kai's dad, Nigel, told me he texted Kai before the race to wish him luck.
He just answered back short and sweet as well, but he just said, "I've got this." And he sure did.
I mean, this must be one of the best moments of your life.
Oh, definitely, come on. Who else could say the son's an Olympian, you know what I mean?
It has taken a lifetime of hard work and training. Kai's been racing since he was 4. We filmed with him in 2018 when he just won a silver medal at the European Championships, but already had his sights set on bigger things.
The big dream is to make the Olympics and race and get top 3, really. That's the one and only dream.
Overnight last night, that dream became a reality.
Was he always good?
Yeah, he's always been good.
Kai's former coach is understandably proud of his protégé, but he's just as excited about what his achievements have done for the sport.
First medal, so, you know, British BMX has got big exposure. A lot of people are talking about it, especially around here in London, Peckham. Some parents are coming up to me, they said most of their neighbours don't know about BMX, but they're saying they're all talking about Peckham BMX.
Kai was there cheering as his teammate clinched gold in the women's race. For the BMX team, a second medal, and for the sport, an historic first.
First Olympic Games, and this is unreal.
Chloe Keedy reporting there. The Poplar and Limehouse MP Afsana Begum wept in court today after she was cleared of all charges relating to housing fraud. The Labour politician was on trial for 3 counts of dishonesty in relation to a council housing application. The prosecution argued she had lied about overcrowding at her family's home in Poplar in order to move further up the housing register.
This case has been driven by malicious intent and has caused me great distress and damage to my reputation. As a survivor of domestic abuse facing these vexatious charges, the last 18 months of false allegations and accusations, online, sexist, racist and Islamophobic abuse and threats to my safety have been exceedingly difficult.
A 30-year-old man has died after being stabbed in Greenwich. The man was found injured on Welland Street early this morning before being taken to hospital where he died. Another man in his 20s was found nearby with stab injuries. He's been arrested on suspicion of murder. And reality TV star Stephen Bear has appeared in court to deny sharing sexual images. The 31-year-old from Loughton is accused of secretly recording himself with a woman and posting the footage online. He pleaded not guilty this morning at Chelmsford Crown Court and will now stand trial in February. Next tonight, London's Violence Reduction Unit was set up in 2018. Its aim to work with communities and provide opportunities for young people to reach their potential. Today, it announced funding specifically for youth workers in the capital, whose work is vital but has been severely underfunded, as Ria Chatterjee reports.
This is youth work. It's in the tiny details and the understanding that knots sometimes need unpicking, even for children as young as 8.
Why do you like coming to the immediate theatre group?
They help me understand if they're sad by the look on their face, and if they're like really angry, it helps me because if they're angry, I can help them cool off and stuff like that.
Because we always have to make sure that we get their opinion so we can voice that out.
Kiana was once supported by youth workers, so she's giving back. And she welcomes the new funding from the city's violence reduction unit. £1.1 million will give up to 200 youth workers training in mentoring, safeguarding and mental health support.
Young people often feel neglected. They feel like they're not heard, that they're targeted. So we try to make sure that they're able to empower themselves and find ways that they feel more confident wherever they are.
This is my best friend, take picture.
Huge cuts to youth services over a long period of time. 1.1 million won't really touch the surface, will it?
We can't undo the decade of austerity, but what we can do, and what we've heard from youth practitioners and why we shaped up this programme, is to make sure that we do recognise them as a profession, that we are able to provide the training and support they need.
Today's play is sci-fi, but it's often reality they explore, themes such as racism and stop and search. Today, MPs criticised the police for doing too little to stamp out racial injustice in their ranks since the Macpherson report 22 years ago, which found the Met Police institutionally racist following the murder of Stephen Lawrence.
To chase progress and to make sure that it actually happens in practice, in order to be able to monitor progress, in order to be able to hold police forces to account, in order to be able to challenge the Home Office.
While politicians push for change on a national scale, Kiana is doing exactly the same on a local level. Some of the funding will provide food for these children. Ria Chatterjee, ITV News.
Finally tonight, we're marking South Asian Heritage Month by looking at a football club which is based in Kent, but whose heart is in India. But Punjab United says it's open to everyone. Andrew Pate has been to Gravesend to find out more.
Created by two brothers and their friends, Punjab United originally only had Asian players, but now it's a multicultural club and a hub for people of all ages across Gravesend.
Part of our Sikh culture, we have to give back. You know, we do seva, which is exactly what I'm doing really here, what our committee is doing. We're giving up our time, we come here, we work, we got kids now, got 250 kids training during the week, you know, got the kids teams here, which are all mixed. You know, and if you come here and you see what we've done, you know, you build it and you see like a family atmosphere, exactly what we are, exactly what we're doing here. You know, this is why people want to come and play for us. Doesn't matter what colour you are, who you are. They come to Punjab, they feel like a family.
Punjab United has teams from the under-8s right up to the semi-professional side playing at the moment. And it brings together players and supporters from across Kent, no matter what their gender or heritage. Back-to-back promotions mean the team's now playing at its highest ever level, the Southern Counties East Premier Division. And over the last 6 years, the Steve Cook Stadium has been transformed. Here, hosting the first ever non-league diversity football festival.
I mean, it's good for obviously all the local primary schools and secondary schools, you know what I mean, to obviously know Punjab is here. And if anyone wants to come and play football, they're down and welcome to come and play.
They say their rise through the divisions has even surprised them. But for the South Asian friends who formed the club, Punjab United, joyfully, continues to grow. Andrew Pate, ITV News, Gravesend.
On to the weather now, here's Aisling Creevy.
Great Western Railway sponsors the ITV London weekend weather.
A very good evening to everybody at home. Well, the weekend is almost upon us and the strong winds from earlier are slowly but surely starting to ease. So by the end of the night, the winds falling a little bit lighter. Now, through the weekend, we've got a case of sunshine and scattered showers. The showers certainly more frequent, particularly as we head through Saturday. So over the next few hours, staying largely dry, temperatures around 14 degrees. The winds continue to ease off. And then through tomorrow morning, once that sunshine comes out, it's going to help trigger some showers. Those showers becoming more widespread into the afternoon, so you're more likely to catch a shower later in the day. Still, though, in between those showers, plenty of sunshine around. Temperatures around 23 degrees, so a slightly warmer day, and it'll feel that little bit warmer as well because the winds are not quite as strong. But from Saturday into Sunday, we are going to have showers for a time, but slowly and surely those showers will start to ease off. Those isobars starting to widen out, so less windy as we head through Sunday, but still 1 or 2 showers around through Sunday morning, a little bit more in the way of sunshine as well, and temperatures around average for the time of year on Sunday, highs of 21.
Great Western Railway sponsors the ITV London weekend weather.
And that is it. We're back tomorrow evening. From all of us here on the London team, have a lovely weekend. Bye-bye.